We are two boys. We have one brain cell. My name is Chuck Peace, and this is
Joel Norton.
And today, we are reacting to the Bouncing Souls. This is the Manthem.
Chuck's favorite them.
What?
He said, screw anthems. I want a Manthem.
Oh, did I now? No, but this is how I'm spending my summer vacation.
Oh, okay. That's good. Sorry.
That was all.
Oh,
by the way, it is April.
Oh,
you know what that means?
International Music Appreciation Month.
Yeah.
And it's a Patreon pick. I don't know if you added that already.
I did not yet.
Oh, nice. We get to see these guys down in Columbus at the final NoFX show. So we've been checking out a bunch from them and enjoying it.
So, what are we doing still sitting here?
We're going to send it.
Yeah, we are. I wanted more Ois.
Really?
For some reason.
I felt it was perfectly balanced.
It was wonderful.
This is basically at least in my experience, this is exactly how guys operate too.
Pretty much.
Last second as hell. We're like, hey, what are you doing tonight? I'm bored as shit. You want to come hang out? I don't really have anything planned.
Yeah.
You want to go do something?
You know what? I picked up the phone and gave my boys a shout, told them I'd be out around 9. Just like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is when I'm doing it.
Yep.
If you're there, sweet. If not, well, whatever.
Yep.
There's no particular plan, just whatever comes to mind.
Yeah. And that's
And then Brian called me. There's a show tonight.
Oh, hey guys, we want to go? We have a plan now. Bam. Send it.
Part that threw me off. I'm giving my girl the night off. What?
And I feel
Is that because you're a job? It's a job to deal with us. I get it. I'm with it.
I actually thought that was hilarious because I'm like, for the most part, I feel like it's always the other way around. They're like, why do you have to go out with just the guys? And it's because we're just horse assing around, dude.
Yeah. Because we don't know what we're going to do yet. That's why my favorite question is, hey, where you guys going? What you doing? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just going to meet them over there. And, well, we'll see where the night goes.
It's like when like my wife will go to guy night, like we'll be, just guys or whatever. And she'll be there and she'll be for a little bit. And she'll be like, you guys are so mean to each other.
Always.
And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, the things you guys say to each other. And I was like, and not one of us comes away mad from the end of that,
Nope.
from the end of a get together. You know what I mean? Typically, like we're just fucking around.
Yeah.
She's like, I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Like taping your friends to chairs.
That was a good plan in hindsight. I wasn't a part of it, but that was a good plan.
Or when your friend, breaks the chair because you're taping him to it.
So we had a guys' night, and Chuck's genius plan was, I'm going to ditch the guys' night, but not leave the house. So he decided to play D&D here. Mm-hmm. So everybody else was like, yeah, well, guess what? He's staying at our get-together. So I come out of the kitchen, and they're trying to tape you to a chair that you destroyed. Like, this chair was just shredded.
Ain't taping me to nothing.
I'm pretty sure he's too heavy for it, just to be honest with you. That's what happened. It was flattened, bro. It was a flattened chair. Either like all the guys fell on top of you, or so, I don't know what happened, but I just came into as the chair
was some flailing going on as well.
Okay.
So I wasn't just sitting on it and it broke. Okay. It was very much, they had me sitting in it. And then they were attacking me, and then I was getting up, flailing, and then fell on it.
The pressure of them pushing you down in the chair. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, their plan was they were going to tape him and keep Chuck at the said get-together, no matter what it costs.
Because apparently duct tape fixes everything.
And while he was salty for a second, and he smashed the chair, he got up and was like, you idiots. And then he thought it was funny. You know what I mean? That's exactly how it goes.
That's what we do.
And then guess what? Then the rest of the guys turned on another person and taped him to a chair.
And taped him to a chair.
And then he spent 30 minutes getting out of it. And we sat there and watched.
I took a break from in here to walk out there for a second. And he was literally taped up.
Yeah, it was impressive.
There was a lot of tape.
It was funny because we were getting ready to untape him. I was like, come on, guys. And we were getting ready to untape him. And he goes, no, let me get out. And I was like, all right, you do you. So he popped out his pocket knife and he's trying to work I was like, this is like training for a hostage situation, dude.
This is guys being guys there.
Yep. And then he got out. And then, we went to play some video games. And then we played some water pong. And then
we played the water pong before that, too.
We did play before, too. Yep. It was a good night. It was just random shit, just one after the other. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A couple of guys started wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
I'm in here and I'm hearing it. And they're coming in to harass me.
Everybody was having a good time.
It was great.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is the vibe that this gives off right here, though, the randomness. And there's a lot more of that randomness, too, when you're younger, I think.
Oh, yeah.
As I've gotten older and with the kids and the
worst part is we're about to say that all that crap was tame.
Comparatively?
Yeah.
To back in the day?
It was.
Yeah.
It is.
Absolutely.
Very tame.
Very tame. Yes.
We used to wrestle and wrestle around for no reason.
How about when we got wasted and around a fire? This is around a fire, and you decide I'm going to teach Joel golf right now while we're fucked up. And so I hit the golf ball, and it fucking hits right off the hood of my car and leaves a big ass dent. And I just give you back your club. Nope. This is a terrible fucking idea. Lucky it wasn't my windshield.
Worst part is his car's way over there. Yeah. He's aiming there.
And I fucking
and somehow hit it.
I smoked it, dude. That was good. It was good. Yeah. So guys are creative in that aspect of you don't have a plan to start with, and then you just start coming up with shit to entertain yourselves.
Uh-huh. You give us
when we're left to our own devices.
Give us a bunch of pallets. We're going to light it on fire and try to jump it with dirt bikes. Why? No reason.
I never did that. But it sounds interesting. And I would definitely watch. I would definitely watch that for sure. I mean, I did the where you set up, we had 5-gallon buckets, and we had like this drop off on our yard where like an old foundation used to be, like a barn.
Yeah.
And we put boards on top of that and then connected it to 5-gallon buckets and made it like, put the board perfectly in the center, which sounds like a fucking genius idea when you're younger. And then we'd ride a bike down this homemade ramp that was nothing holding together to a iron plate that we had set up on a cinder block to get air.
To try to jump.
Now, ask me how many times we hit the end of this ramp. Maybe 2 times, John.
I was going to say none.
Maybe 2 times out of doing this for an entire day. Now, how many times do we, nut tap
Wipe
ourselves? Because what happens, you're like riding down, you're like, oh, and you lose your balance. You fall off the side, and there's nowhere to put your legs to stop you from falling. So first of all, you're hitting your nuts, and then you're falling over, and you're eating shit. And we would... the panic as you're falling. Yeah, exactly. Or the board would shift off of the bucket, and then the whole thing would collapse. You have to rebuild it, and then start again.
And when that happens, you're tumbling over the front.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd say for the majority of men, not, we don't want to include everybody, but for the majority of us, we find ways to, even if it hurts ourselves.
Oh, yeah. And for me, growing up in the trailer park, we had one bump that was bigger than all the other bumps. So we always pick up speed all the way down the one road and just try to jump that thing.
Yes.
And then you're trying to do a backflip off of a bump that's realistically this high. And, well, you get hurt a lot.
Yeah.
And your bike flies into the street, and you're just like, whoops.
Yeah. You're just happy you didn't land on the bike because it hurts so much, a pedal in the back or something. Rough.
And then you hit baseballs into other cars, and then your brother gets the cops called on him for throwing pine cones at a fence.
Didn't have that issue.
That's funny.
Definitely threw pine cones at each other for sure.
Yeah. He threw a pine cone at a fence, got the cops called on him, but no cops were ever involved when we hit baseballs through windshields.
Yeah.
Life's weird.
No shit.
But back to the song.
Yes. Great vibe here. I enjoy it. In fact, I'm going to put this in the old garage party for guys' night.
Awesome.
Playlist.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, this fits perfect. Always perfectly balanced in there.
And no matter when you hear this song, you're always going to think of at least one group. One group is going to pop in your head. Maybe one or two of the guys that you'll hear a certain spot of the song and you're like, that's them. 100%.
Yep.
And it's just an entire vibe. I really like this song.
Agreed. Instrumentally, it was nice, and there's a lot of change-ups in the song, too, for a 3-minute song that kept it fresh. So, yeah.
What are you thinking rating-wise?
I'm going to go with a 7.2 playlist.
I'm going 8.3 playlist.
Bam! And you know what that means, guys? It goes into 2 Boys, 1 Brain Cell, Punk, Spotify music playlist.
Yeah.
And all the music that we rate over a 7 together, mutually, goes in there. And anything, if one of us rates it an 8, even if I rated a 4, it goes in there.
Yep. So this one goes in?
Yes.
For sure.
Hells yeah. And
checked all the boxes.
Shout out to the Patreon for a great pick. Great pick. I don't think I have anything else to add.
Me neither. So, as you know, we are 2 boys. We have 1 brain cell. You can vote for that brain cell in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of that, hit that like.
Smash it.
And have a great day.
Have a wonderful day.